Hi, this is Doug Farley, and we're here today at the Cobblestone Museum, and we're working on another episode of History at Home. We're doing this during the COVID-19 crisis when we can't get together personally, so we're trying to do the best we can through electronic media. And today with me, I have Grace Denniston. She's at her home, and she's going to speak. Grace is one of our board members at the Cobblestone Museum, and she's going to speak to us today about a antique collectible that she has in her home. It's a beautiful Hoosier style cabinet that she acquired when she was early in her marriage to her husband. So Grace, why don't you start out by telling us a little bit about what you know about that cabinet and how you got it and what you've done with it.
All right. I did learn that the slag inserts across the top, I don't know if you can see them at all, were added quite a bit of value to the piece. And we acquired it at an estate sale when we moved to Waterport, in the hamlet of Waterport. The house next door was being liquidated, and there weren't very many people there, and so we got it for next to nothing. I can't exactly remember what we paid, but it was less than $100. I'm sure of that, because we wouldn't have had that much.
You know their value today, so you've made out very well on that. Really.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit more about the cabinet and some of the features.
Okay. The name of it is Diamond. It was made in Shelbyville, Indiana. This door here that you can see holds the flour sifter. And I did use that for a few years. I don't use it anymore because I don't bake enough to open flour and dump it in there. My little 5-pound bags would get lost right in the bottom of it. But it's still in working order. So that's a good feature. I'll try to move down a little bit without losing you. These are the upper cabinets. Oh, I forgot to show you on this one is the, up here is a shopping list that also tells the C.F. Shimon Furniture Company who made it, and they were in Shelbyville, Indiana. And then down here is a little container for recipes.
Very nice. That came with a cabinet, right?
Yes, yes, all this is original. And then up here is a 2-shelf, just, I keep canned goods and things like that in it. And on the door over here, which I don't dare move the computer because I'll lose you, but there's a little wire thing that holds, I think it was made to hold paper bags.
Very good.
And below there is this roll top that has the spice rack and the sugar container. Whoops, there. Okay. And below that are 3 drawers, the middle of which has dividers, so I think it was for silverware. The other 2 are just plain not very deep drawers.
I see that it has a very nice white enamel countertop too.
Yes, and this pulls out to twice its size.
Right.
So if you want to have a big pie making day, you're all set.
A little bit of reading that I did about the Hoosier cabinets, the original Hoosier cabinets. Many manufacturers started making them after the Hoosier Company did in the early 1900s. And the Hoosier cabinet itself, in the first 20 years they were in business, they sold over 2 million cabinets. So they were very popular in the early 1900 kitchen. The homemaker would use that as a freestanding cupboard. And at that time period, most homes didn't have built-in cupboards, so a freestanding cupboard with a workspace such as the Hoosier has was really a popular feature for the home.
My grandmother had one. Hers was painted white, but very, similar to this.
Right. So go ahead.
I was just going to tell you a little bit about the bottom.
Sure.
I'll see if I can move this down. Show up.
Yeah, it does show up.
Okay, this is a bin for your cookie sheets. This is for your rolling bin. And then there's racks here for baking pans and so forth. And a very unique item is this pull-out pastry board. It'll come right out. You can take it out and put it on your countertop.
That's very nice.
And then there are three drawers down the side. Are you still? I can't see you, but can you see me?
I can see you, yep.
Okay, so there's 3 drawers down the side here. And the bottom drawer is a bread drawer, which is lined with tin.
Okay, I'll take your word for that.
And I'm sure at one time the top was on it, and I don't know. I guess I must have taken it out. I don't recall that, but cause this morning I went to look for the top. I thought it was just pushed back, but I don't see one. So I think I must have removed it.
Good job.
So
I think you gave us a great tour.
Well, thank you.
Anything else you want us to see with that cabinet, or have we covered it all?
I think we covered it all. I can't think of anything else. I probably will after we hang up, but right now that's it.
That's a great job. Thank you for sharing your Hoosier style cabinet with us today. Thank you for taking part in History at Home.
You're very welcome.
Making this available to folks through social networking, online with Facebook and different applications. So hopefully a lot of people will see this and think of the Cobblestone Museum and think of one of our wonderful board members, Grace Denniston. Thank you for thinking of us and letting us do this. So, have a great day, Grace.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.